first I would want to use a primer just on my T-zones. This is the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder. Just warming this up on my finger. This just blends in really well. For foundation, I'm using the HAUS Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I think for 2025, the trend for bridal makeup is a bit more soft glam, so a very natural, glowy base, something that really lets the skin shine through. Concealer is the Kosas Revealer Concealer. Usually, weddings involve very early mornings, so a brightening concealer is a must. I think this looks really good, even for flash photography. For powder, I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Ube Birthday Cake. I'm taking just a little bit of this and setting just my under eyes because I want that really glowy base. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola bronzer in the shade Hoola Caramel. For blush, I'm using the Westman Atelier Sculpting Powder Duo. I'm actually attending 6 or 7 weddings this year for my friends, which is crazy, but I'm so excited to be there for them. And it just makes me excited that they're all gonna be there for me on my big day. Now I'm using the HAUS Labs Glassy Highlighter Balm. Indian weddings are so much fun. They're so colorful and vibrant. Indian culture is really big on music and dancing, so that's one of my favorite parts. Before I continue the rest of my makeup look, I'm gonna do my first round of setting spray, which I think is really important for a bridal look because I want it to last all day long. For eyes, I'm using the NATASHA DENONA Bloom Palette. Usually for an Indian bridal look, the eyes are very bold and defined, which is characteristic of Indian bridal looks, but I think I want to do something a bit softer. The outfit that I'm wearing is also a bit more pastel and lighter, so I think I want the eyes to complement that, so I'm gonna go light with the eyeshadow. I have thought a lot about if I want to do my own makeup for my wedding day, and I see both sides to it. I do think there's value in getting somebody else to help because there's a million things to worry about on your wedding day. But also, I've been doing my makeup for years. I know my face best. Usually in Indian weddings, there are like at a minimum 4 or 5 events. So I think definitely for one of the events, I could do my own makeup. I'm a sucker for shimmer, so I definitely want to be using a shimmery shade. These two kind of stand out to me, Crisp and Lush. I'm gonna start with Lush, just kind of on the centers of my eyelids. That's very, very shimmery. This honestly looks really pretty as it is, but I do want to try the shade Crisp, and I'm gonna add this on the inner corners of my eyelids. This is a really great hack to look a little bit more awake than you actually are. Eyeliner and very bold eyes are very characteristic of Indian bridal looks, but I think because my outfit is a bit more pastel, I think I'm just gonna go with mascara. I'm gonna be using the Makeup by Mario Master Mascara. A lot of Indian brides will do destination weddings. I think just having less makeup looks a lot better. It's great for really hot climates as well. For lip liner, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in the shade Malt. On top of my lip liner, I'm gonna use the Dior Lip Maximizer. That's so pretty. I love the shimmer. Last step, we're gonna go in with one more round of the Kosas setting spray just to lock everything into place. This is the final makeup look. It's simple, natural, and glowy.